Drew McIntyre reveals the exact moment he thought the WWE fans would turn against him. Former WWE star CM Punk takes a shot at John Cena, and Xavier Woods on what his future holds after professional wrestling. Hello everyone, Jose G here bringing you today's top stories in today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. To stay up to date with all of our content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Drew McIntyre reveals the exact moment he thought WWE fans would turn against him. Drew McIntyre admitted he expected WWE fans to turn against him during his 2020 Royal Rumble victory. The 30-man match featured lots of memorable moments, including Brock Lesnar's early dominance and McIntyre's elimination of Roman Reigns at the end. The match also saw WWE Hall of Famer Edge make his in-ring return almost 9 years after he retired. Speaking to the Dallas Morning News, McIntyre recalled how WWE fans booed Batista and Roman Reigns Royal Rumble victories in 2014 and 2015 respectively. He thought that the Houston crowd might do the same to him after Reigns eliminated Edge. By saying, quote, "There have been situations in the past when the person they want to win doesn't win and they turn off the match. And I had it in the back of my mind. If Edge gets eliminated, here, these 40,000 people in Houston might be a little upset and boo the crap out of Drew McIntyre. The fact that Edge got eliminated and then minutes later I eliminated Roman Reigns and they cheered just as much for my victory at the Royal Rumble as they did for the Brock Lesnar elimination, it just blew my mind and really cemented me as we want Drew to be our next guy, which felt really cool." End quote. As Drew McIntyre alluded to, Brock Lesnar eliminating 13 superstars in the first 26 minutes of the match, McIntyre then eliminated Lesnar with a Claymore kick before going on to eliminate another 5 superstars. After winning the 2020 Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre defeated Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 36. The two-time WWE Champion recently failed to recapture the title from Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 37. He went on to unsuccessfully challenge Lashley for the title again in a triple threat match, also involving Braun Strowman at WrestleMania Backlash. Drew McIntyre is set to face Kofi Kingston on the next week's episode of Raw. The winner will go on to challenge Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at Hell in a Cell on June 20th. Karrion Kross is challenger for TakeOver in Your House to be decided next week. At NXT TakeOver in Your House, Karrion Kross will defend the NXT Championship. The question is, who will be challenging him? Since returning from injury, Karrion Kross has been unstoppable, a literal juggernaut on the black and gold brand. Kross has demolished any and everyone that comes across his path. Santos Escobar and the entirety of Legado del Fantasma failed to put him down months ago. Back at NXT TakeOver, Kross mauled Finn Balor and did what nobody else could do for a year when he defeated the Prince. Since then, Kross has laid down the gauntlet, demanding a real challenge from the NXT roster. Earlier this month, Finn Balor, Kyle O'Reilly, Pete Dunne, Austin Theory, and Johnny Gargano attacked Kross on the same night. Austin Theory already felt the wrath of Karrion Kross weeks ago, and last night Kross dethroned the Prince of NXT once and for all. He put him to sleep with the Kross jacket after he dominated Finn Balor for most of the match. 2 down, 3 to go. And what better way to decide who takes on Kross at NXT TakeOver in Your House than a triple threat? That's exactly what fans will get to see next week. Gargano, Dunne, and O'Reilly will clash for the right to face Karrion Kross. Kyle O'Reilly, Pete Dunne, and Johnny Gargano, these are 3 men who have yet to get their receipt from the NXT champion since they attacked him at the beginning of May. As Kross loves to say, no matter where the time is told, at the end of the day, everybody pays the toll. With that, fans can assume each one of these men will get their shot at Kross at some point. The question is, who will be crowned the new #1 contender? Right now, O'Reilly seems to be like the leading contender as he has the most momentum. The former NXT Tag Team Champion has held his own with Balor in the past, so it stands to the reason that he would be a tough opponent for Karrion Kross. But anything can happen in NXT, so viewers will have to wait and see how the match unfolds next Tuesday. Former WWE star CM Punk takes a shot at John Cena. Former WWE star CM Punk has seemingly taken a shot at his longtime on-screen rival John Cena over the latter's recent Taiwan comments. John Cena received major backlash from the people in China after referring to Taiwan as a country while promoting the F9 movie. During his interview with Taiwanese network TVBS, the former WWE champion stated Taiwan would be the first country to watch his upcoming film. John Cena then apologized for his remarks by saying that he made a mistake and he loves and respects China and its people. CM Punk, however, decided to have some fun at the expense of the former WWE champion. The straight-edge superstar shared a tweet announcing that he has a new Twitter bio. Punk himself was called out by several wrestling fans a couple of weeks ago after he referred to Africa as a country. The former WWE star was responding to a fan who asked him which country he'd love to wrestle in during one of his Q&A sessions on Twitter. CM Punk reiterated by saying that he knows Africa is a continent and he was simply referring to all of the countries in it. CM Punk's rivalry with John Cena in 2011 was a very memorable affair. The feud also gave birth to the infamous pipe bomb promo from the voice of the voiceless. The two stars had their long-awaited match for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank, which fell on the day CM Punk's contract with WWE was set to expire. The match received a lot of praise from fans and critics. The image of Punk leaving the arena with the title is considered to be one of the iconic moments in WWE history. Vince McMahon says WWE Hall of Famer owes his life to Triple H. One of the most loved on-screen and off-screen pairs in WWE history is that of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Starting from their time together in The Click, the two stars have been at or near the top of the promotion. As the years have gone by, there have been several stories and rumors of the pair having the power to make important decisions. Speaking on the latest A&E documentary on the life and career of the WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, WWE Chairman Vince McMahon denied the rumors about Michaels and Triple H calling the shots by saying, quote, "They couldn't call any of the shots, but I listened. They had some really good ideas, really smart individually, and Shawn, very smart when he was sober. Shawn had an attitude. When he drank, even more so. On top of pills, Shawn would say the wrong thing at the wrong time, and he was protected in the WWE environment. But outside of that environment," end quote. During the documentary, Triple H recalled an incident from 1995 where Shawn Michaels was attacked outside of a bar. The game then spoke about Michaels' substance abuse problem, but he stated that the Heartbreak Kid was like his brother by saying, quote, "His moment of existence was the 20 minutes in the ring every night. He wouldn't be messed up. He would go in there and kill it every night. Then, the minute he was done, takes a pill and says, 'I'm in pain and I took some stuff so I wouldn't be in pain this morning, but I'm not messed up.' Why would you hang out with this misery 24/7? No, it's not. Again, it's like your brother. It's like a family member," end quote. McMahon then claimed that Shawn Michaels owes his life to Triple H for everything that he has done the latter has done for him. Triple H and Shawn Michaels are two of the best minds in the professional wrestling business, and they both have an ocean full of knowledge. Naturally, the two men have played a massive role in the success of WWE's third official brand, NXT. The brand has been constantly nurturing the next era of WWE superstars, with Triple H leading the ship from the forefront and Shawn Michaels also playing a crucial role. As for the duo's in-ring future, it is highly unlikely that Shawn Michaels will ever have another match for WWE. Triple H, on the other hand, isn't officially retired, but he's rarely seen on WWE TV. He last wrestled on an episode of Monday Night Raw earlier this year where he took on Randy Orton in an unofficial match. With age not on his side and all the added backstage responsibilities, the cerebral assassin might also hang up his wrestling boots in the next few years. But with his continuing success at the helm of NXT, his future looks quite bright. Xavier Woods on what his future holds after professional wrestling. Xavier Woods is already planning for his next career when he's done with professional wrestling. Those who have seen the YouTube channel Up Up Down Down know that Xavier Woods, also known as Austin Creed, is a man of many talents. His work with the newly relaunched video game channel G4 also speaks for itself. Xavier Woods was the latest guest on Insight with Chris Van Vliet to talk about all things WWE. When Van Vliet brought up the G4 hosting gig, Woods revealed that he plans to fully transition to the job once his in-ring career is over, by saying, quote, "G4 is the job that I'm going to transition to once I'm done being a bump boy. But also, I'm learning bass guitar. I have aspirations to be a studio bassist, hopefully in the next 5 to 7 years. It's music, so there are components that I already understand with playing the trombone. That part is easy. I've got the music theory. Translating it to bass has been fun. All of your favorite songs are driven by a bass line. It feels good to play and to spread positive energy," end quote. While fans don't expect to see Xavier Woods retire from inside the squared circle anytime soon, it's encouraging to see he already has his future planned out. For now, his in-ring career remains quite successful. Earlier this week on Raw, Xavier Woods tore the house down with Riddle in a match that certainly captured the attention of the WWE Universe. Could a singles run be in the works for Xavier Woods? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching today's Sportskeeda Wrestling News Roundup. For more news stories and exclusive content, be sure to follow us on all social media. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Download the Sportskeeda app for the most up-to-date stories in the world of wrestling.